Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Adrienne. Hope you guys are doing good today, because I am not. Definitely not. Y'all, this is, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I might just get this rant over and delete it. But in any case, I am home. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, whatever. I'm all dressed up and nowhere to go. You see this is my little outfit for today. This is actually one of the outfits that I got from Dress for Success. It's got black pants to match this blazer, but you can't see that. And I was dressed up today because I was supposed to be going to the orientation for Wheels for Hope. That's what it's called, Wheels for Hope. It's a program, like a nonprofit, where they will fix up cars or whatever that are donated and then redonate them to someone in need, aka me. I had to pay like a portion. I think I had to pay $638, $648, something like that. $500 for the vehicle, and then the tax and title, which was like $1 something. So altogether, just under $700. And but first you have to do like an orientation, and that was today from 9:30 to 12:30. And then there's like a 8 to 10 weeks that they, you know, have to find you a vehicle. Could be a car, truck, van, like whatever. So I was prepared for that this morning. The aftercare worker that was assigned to me once I left the shelter, she was supposed to have been picking me up today. If you're just tuning in and you don't know any of my backstory, I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids. My kids and I were homeless at the end of last year. Well, towards the end of last year. And we stayed at the family shelter for 5 weeks exactly. And then we got out of the shelter. We're in our own place now, but we don't have a vehicle. And so anyway, this program was supposed to help us get a vehicle, right? Basically, in order to get into this program, you have to be referred by one of the agencies that Wheels for Hope partners with. And of course, one of those agencies is the shelter. So because I'm in the aftercare program, that's how I got referred to this program. So anyway, when we got the paperwork and everything submitted, because I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork, I had to get like 2 quotes for car insurance. And so when she submitted that paperwork, she volunteered like, hey, do you want me to pick you up? Just let me know the date and I can take you over there. So that's why I was saying, okay, well, let me just save, you know, 20, 30 bucks and have her take me over there. This worker was supposed to come here today to pick me up. Now, mind you, I'm in Durham. The place where I'm going is in Cary. And the GPS is saying that it was like 23 miles away or 22 miles away, something like that. She was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. My appointment is at 9:30. And they already said in the email that if you're not here by 9:30, then we'll have to reschedule your appointment. So I'm like, okay. 9 o'clock seemed fair enough. And I don't know, I'm kicking myself because I'm like, Adrienne, when I have feelings about someone, I know to trust those feelings, but I was just like, God, you know, let me save myself 20, 30 bucks, because Uber and Lyft are equally, you know, not the cheapest thing in the world, you know. And like I said, I'm going from Durham to Cary, and I should have just went with the Uber. I should have. Anyway, what do you think happened? She was late. She sent me a text message saying that she was gonna get here at like 9:15. And she was like, oh, it's only 15 minutes from your house. And then I looked it up I said, okay. And then I looked it up on the GPS and I was like, wait a minute, it's not 15 minutes. And then I was like, wait, it's Wednesday during the week and it's morning traffic, hello. I was looking at the time and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just call an Uber. And I should have, the second that I thought it, I should have went ahead and called the Uber. I should have went ahead and like did the request. I waited like 10 minutes. And honestly, that 10 minutes would have probably gotten me there on time. And then I finally said to her, I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and call the Uber. And I requested an Uber, and there was one that was like really close. For whatever reason, he was assigned to me, but then it dropped. And then I got someone else, and then they were like 7 minutes away from me. While I was waiting for the Uber, I'm also emailing the lady. I'm emailing the lady and saying, hey, I'm gonna be a little bit late. I might be a little bit late. That's what I said initially. And she was like, well, if you're late, then unfortunately we'll have to reschedule. And then I emailed her back. I was like, well, if I'm like 5 or 10 minutes late, really? And then she was taking a while to get back to me. And while I'm waiting to hear back from her, I'm looking at this Uber and I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna get me there until well after 9:30. So I was like, instead of me wasting, you know, $20, $30, let me just go ahead and cancel, and I'll just have to reschedule my orientation. And once I canceled the Uber, then of course, like 5 minutes later, she emails me and is like, well, what time are you gonna get here? And I'm like, oh my God, I've already canceled it. So now I'm waiting for the car people to, I guess, reschedule my orientation, because it is now 10:21. And I'm just like, I'm kicking myself, honestly, because, I don't know. I just, you know how you have a bad feeling about people? And I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, who knows? But feeling is a feeling, intuition is intuition. I have never felt comfortable with this lady, my worker. And I actually requested another worker, like a different worker, and that request was denied by the shelter, their aftercare program. So I was like, you know what, whatever, Adrian, just focus, worry about the car, don't even worry about, you know, everything else. But I'm like, yeah, this is crazy right here. She messaged me and said that, oh, there was an accident on I-85 this morning, so the traffic was really backed up. She's like, I left my house at 7:30 and it was like 8:30, or no, like 8:45, 8:50 when she texted me. And I don't know, but oh my God, I'm just like, it's always something. Whenever I'm trying to do something, I feel like there's always something. And I can take this off. I don't know why I'm still sitting here with this on, because there's nowhere to go now. I got up, I took my little shower, you know, picked my outfit out last night and everything. And now I have a feeling that the next orientation is gonna be like a week or 2 or 3 away. I don't know. I feel like it's always something. Whenever I'm trying to do something, even if it's like something good, which this of course is, it's always something that comes up that seems to like derail my plans. Always. Like this, my son came home this weekend, and for whatever reason, we had an issue with the rental car. Now, mind you, or not the rental car, the rental agency. Mind you, I have been renting from Avis since January. Like when we first moved in here, the first week that we moved in here, I knew that I was gonna need to like go grocery shopping and go to my storage unit and all this kind of stuff. So I said, let me rent a vehicle for like 2 or 3 days. Since January 2021, I have been renting. I did Uber for a little bit. No issues, like no problem. All of a sudden, Friday when I go in to pick up the rental car, so every time you go in, if you don't have a credit card, which I don't have a credit card right now. Every time, if you use your debit card, they run a soft credit check. And like I said, we have had no issues. All of a sudden, Friday when I come in, it said, the guy tells me, oh, the credit check is being denied. And I'm like, what? Like nothing has happened, nothing, if anything. And I just got a notification because I am working on my credit to like repair it and get like old debt taken care of and stuff, either paid off or erased from my credit report. And my credit just went up like 13 points. So I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And so he hands me a little card. He's like, well, call, I don't know, I think it's Equifax or one of those, Experian, one of those. And I'm just like, are you serious? So I could not rent a car. Thankfully, my friend that's like right around the corner from me came to the rescue and drove us down Saturday morning and then drove us back, what was it, Monday? Yeah, Monday evening. I had so many plans. When I was renting this vehicle, I made plans for us to have, like the 3 of us, to have like a really fun, weekend together, you know. Like there was a free stargazing event, and I know that might sound corny, but that's kind of stuff that like we like. But we were gonna go, it was at like out in the country, it was at nighttime, and it was on a farm. It was like stargazing, and I just had this idea of us like sitting down and, you know, sitting quietly and looking at the stars and having conversation or whatnot. And yeah, I had a mukbang planned. I was gonna get some food for this restaurant that we've all been wanting to try. I was gonna let the kids walk around the mall for a bit. But yeah, all of that just went completely to trash because we weren't able to get the car. But I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. It's like every time I feel like I'm trying to do something, something always comes up. I'm at a point where I'm so frustrated. I'm almost ready to contact this car company and be like, you know what, just give me my money back, my deposit, my six something, and you know, I'll just figure something out on my own. But I'm gonna wait and see when the next orientation is gonna be. Because I mean, if I had went today and then they take 8 to 10 weeks to find a vehicle, like we're looking at like Christmas basically, you know? And time is money. But I really need a vehicle. Like I was telling my friend that over the weekend, I was like, you know what? I really kind of could kick myself for getting rid of my Honda. Like I was leasing a vehicle. I bought it brand new in 2017 and I was leasing it. And at the end of the lease, of course, we decided to leave and traveled the world, and we went to Mexico. And I was like, well, there's no point in me holding on to a vehicle. I'm gonna have to pay the car payments and the car insurance, which would have come out to like, I don't know, maybe $350, $400 a month. Because my car payments were like $220, and then there's the insurance. So I was like, well, I don't want to, you know, be paying that while I'm not here. And at that point, when I was leaving, like we were anticipating being gone for like 6 to 12 months, at least. But yeah, I miss that car right about now. But I say that to say I'm actually, because we need a car, like desperately need a vehicle. I thought I could manage, like, okay, I'll work from home and just, you know, then it won't be such an issue. But y'all, we need a car. We need a vehicle. I need to be mobile. I feel like I have just constantly having to wait for other people. And then I don't like being at the mercy of people, right? I don't like having to depend on anyone. I don't like people thinking that I have to depend on them. You know, I went through enough of that, like growing up, and like the early days, right after I had Gabriel, just constantly having to like bum rides and stuff like that. I hate that feeling. But I'm thinking about going back to driving rideshare and just renting a car. As crazy inexpensive as it is, and trust me, it is so expensive. Lyft is like, I think it's like $249, but then by the time you add in taxes, it comes out to like just over $300 a week, like $320, I think, per week. So that's like $1,200 a month just to rent the vehicle. Crazy, right? Absolutely insane. Uber is even more. But it's like, you know what? Just so that I can have my own vehicle right now to get us around, to do this, to do that, to go pick up my son, to, you know, my daughter wants to do after school, like extracurricular activities. I can't do that right now because in order for her to do that, like I have to have a way to pick her up. And I can't let that way be, you know, just ordering a Lyft or Uber all the time, because that's going to add up. So I'm seriously about to just go back to driving rideshare and just figure it out somehow, because this is not working out at all. This is not working out. Ugh, not working out. And I hate, like, I don't want to come off as like, oh, she did this on purpose, meaning this worker or whatever. But like, I don't know, I told y'all I've had a bad feeling for a while now. Just like, not a bad feeling, but just like a we're not meshing feeling. So yeah, I'm just, I don't know. But I'm kind of done with dealing with her. But I am getting ready to just like reserve me a Lyft vehicle or an Uber vehicle and just start back doing rideshare, because at this point, like, I need transportation. I need to be able to go when I need to go, when we need to go. And this is just not working out. Not to mention, like, being stuck in the house all day is just driving me up a wall, really. Like, seriously driving me up a wall. Plus, we had the fair coming up this month. And that'll actually be a really good time. This is a good time to do rideshare because, you know, you got the fair, you've got Thanksgiving, and, you know, all the holidays and everything coming up. So, yep. Just such a stressful day to be like all dressed up, ready to go. I have my bag and everything ready, and boom, rug pulled right from under my feet. But anyway, lesson learned. I knew it. Like, I knew something told me to just go ahead, call the Uber or call a Lyft. Like, just don't even worry about trying to get somebody to come pick you up. But I was trying to save a couple of quarters, but it is what it is. I said, maybe God has a reason for me not going today. I don't know. Or I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to get a vehicle this way. I don't know. It's just weird. They haven't emailed me back yet. And I emailed, like, the last email that the lady from the car place sent me, like, I emailed her back right away, so I know she saw it. I don't know. I'm gonna pray about it and then go on about my business, do what I have to do. So yeah, rant over. I'm gonna post this, and then that's another thing. Like, I feel like, part of me feels like I'm being taken away from all this other stuff that I'm trying to do, because God is like trying to focus me. Like, Adrienne, you wanted YouTube, you got your YouTube now, you're monetized, so get to work on it, you know? So yeah, I need to, I have like a ton of videos that I need to record and upload, and I'm slowing myself down, right? I know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Rant over. Let me get on with it. I'm gonna change clothes now that I don't have to wear this, and I'm gonna take my trash out, and then I'm gonna come back up and record my next video. So I'll see you then. Peace out.